How you doing, guys? Welcome to KH No Filter Football. Today we're doing a review for Chelsea 3, Southampton 1. We're just gonna wait until Marshall clears his plate. You good, Marshall?
I just had to move it. I had to move it to the side.
All right, move this plate. All is good. Will, how you feeling, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Knackered, but good.
What about you, Marshall? How you feeling?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic. Good result. We needed it, and good way to bounce back from both this defeat, especially with the team we had. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Happy about it.
Chris, what about you, bro?
All good, TIMO's back. All happy.
Oh my god. Yeah. Speaking of TIMO, what do you guys think about the disallowed goal, man? For me, there's no way it's disallowed, man. You shouldn't be using VAR to go all the way back, like from the fucking first play, just to cancel a goal, man.
It was so stupid. Like, Will, you probably have a different perspective because you were at the game.
Oh no, I don't. The refs are cunt.
It was it was this game in general was one of the worst refereed games in a while, and it wasn't a bold guy that was like steering the wheel. Unfortunately for us, Mike Dean was also running VAR today. It's just like Mike Dean and who's the other fucking asshat that we had that against Liverpool
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor, Mike Dean and Anthony Taylor, some of the worst. And now Mark Atkinson, whatever his fuck his name is, the man that's named after a diet, fucking also putting on a terrible fucking display. It was just fucking terrible show. It was just terrible refereeing overall, man. And it was ridiculous because you never see them go that far back for a play to look for a foul. Like it was 17 seconds, apparently. 17 seconds before the goal, they went back to find that stupid fucking foul, and it was barely a foul. Yeah, so it was dumb.
No, okay.
Chris, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, literally, TIMO, to me, he's literally the most cursed player out in the world. I don't know, like the guy got 17 goals disallowed now, like for Chelsea. That's an insane number, I think. Like
and that, what he said on the interview, real Chris.
No, I ain't actually heard interviews.
They interviewed him after the match, and they asked him what he thought about the disallowed goal, and he said, like, yeah, that's the story of my Chelsea career.
Yeah, literally. Like, he just gets, like, handball offside. He gets a stupid thing where 17 seconds behind. I've never seen VAR do that for a penalty team in my life, I don't think. It's insane why they do that, but they've done it just to catch out TIMO. It's just a joke when it happens to him, honestly. Like, they're trying to stop him scoring goals. I don't know what he did in his past life.
At this point, TIMO gonna need to wait before he celebrates. He needs to wait for the clearance, man. Because the way he celebrated, he's like doing his knee slides, like
That's another thing as well. It's not even like they checked it and then it was just that. They waited for everyone to celebrate, get back to the centre circle. Then they did it for a fucking 4 minutes. It's like. You guys are probably fucking bored watching him look at that fucking screen and not knowing what's going to happen. I was soaking wet in the rain, got absolutely fucking drenched. But yeah, I was. It's unlucky, but he got his goal, so I guess
Yeah. But you know what? Hello to you too, Will. Chris, how are you? Good.
Oh no, I saw a win of silence. Sorry.
Yeah, but
so what are you gonna say?
TIMO for me, man. Today, for me, he was one of them. Like you could argue that he was man of the match because he was pressing, he was crossing, he was moving. He was just very good, man. And to answer that point, I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Shaw, they brought like urgency in our play today.
Much needed too.
I think there's no need for us to actually change that in the lineup that we started with today, man. Because I think
with TIMO in that team though.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
our attack looks so much more flowing and like quick and everything. Like, you know, if you notice with the Juventus game, Lukaku, when he's like all like not all alone, but like when he's with the ball, it came to him. He's looking for runners in behind him, and there's no one. With Timo, he's always going to make that great run in behind. And like you saw it with like Lukaku and Timo. Lukaku literally back-heeled it to Timo. The keeper, I actually thought it was a great save. People said he should have scored it, but like keepers are meant to stay shots. Yeah, like so like that could have been a goal there, and that could have been a great link up. So like with Timo in our team, I think he's the glue what holds our team together. Honestly, like he is the glue. It just looks so much better with him on the team.
Do you think that? Because for me, I think it's the most balanced combination. Because you have a Doyle that can beat a man and create. Werner has elite movement, always finds space. And Lukaku's the out-and-out goal scorer with Timo, who can also score. I think it's a very, very balanced front three.
Yeah.
No, I really like this. And before I continue, guys, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment below if you're watching in the future. Share the link on Twitter. Show us some love by sharing that link. And then also check out the links in the description below. Come join us on Discord. We're watching the game all together. It was a fun time. But like I was saying, with this attack, first of all, kudos to Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think he's been a major critic from us, considering how poor he's been. No, and it was with reason. You know what I mean? Like he went from playing so well right wing back when Tuchel came in to just dropping, and every now and again he would make an appearance in left wing and just wouldn't really perform. And today he stepped up. He stepped up, especially considering that our whole entire team, Ziyech, Havertz, Mount, Pulisic, all these attacking forwards just weren't stepping up. So for him to step up the way he did today, it wasn't like an amazing performance, but it was good. It was good, and it's what we need in these games. Like we need consistently. It's just good performances. Same thing with Timo. Like Timo was on the right today. I didn't think that would work, but he proved that could work, and he proved that he played well there. And the good thing about both those attacking forwards is that they were driving. They were driving into players. They were driving the attack. Like you see Ziyech and Kai, and Kai especially. Kai does try to drive into the attack, but he hasn't been very successful. He hasn't been dribbling very well lately. He's been playing it safe. He's building up play really. He doesn't really drive forward. These attacking forwards are driving forward today, and we saw how many opportunities and chances they created. Yeah. I do want to keep seeing this. I agree with you, Kai, and especially the way we saw Ruben play today as well, and Kovacic, like both of them taking turns just driving forward in that midfield.
Yeah.
It was
a good combo. They had a good combo together. Like the way they interchanged with each other, the way they were pressing, like the midfield. Yeah. For me, I like Jorginho, but against this smaller teams, I think the combo with Loftus-Cheek and Kovacic, I think it's more efficient because of the way that they move into like the attack, how they like just press. And for me, Kovacic this season, probably people will kind of argue it, but for me, he's the player of the season as far as like overall. He played less minutes, yet he has more assists and chance created than all our attackers combined. Which is something, from the guy that he has like 150 minutes less than most of our attackers as well. So I've been very impressed with Kovacic ever since he got that number 8. I hope it continues. As far as Chelsea today, the formation, I don't see any reason why it should change because I haven't been impressed with the way Chelsea played this whole season as much as I was from us the first half. And I don't know, man. I think we have a talented squad. I just think they need that extra kind of like motivation, like if a player is playing bad, kind of threaten their position in the team by kind of replacing them. So they know they're not irreplaceable, And that's what I felt like. That's why I felt like Alonso was kind of declining because he knew no matter what, Shaw was not going to play. And I'm glad Shaw will play today because for me, he was, again, one of the people that you can argue was man of the match as well. Like the way he was running forward, the way he was taking the ball, his interchanging, like the way he interchanged, the way he pressed. Joe was good, really good today. So I was happy with him, man. I just don't want to see Alonso play anymore, man. I'm tired. The man. Like I said that many times, the man plays football like he drives, bro. He can't be a football player for us, man.
I think what went well today as well. When Chilwell and Callum were on the left hand side, they combined well, and also they I feel like today they held on to the ball for just the perfect amount of time to move the ball to Ruben or Kovacic which left so much space on that right hand side for Timo and Aspi. I thought Aspi was good today. I don't think his delivery was always perfect, but I thought he pushed in some very good positions and was solid defensively as well. So yeah, it was the best, especially the first half. It was the best football I've seen from us this season.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what? When Chilwell, you need to talk about Chilwell and Alonso. When Chilwell, we were talking about when we was watching it. When Chilwell fouled, I don't know who he fouled, the Southampton player. I thought, here we go again. Alonso's gonna come back in. Chilwell calls a penalty. We draw 1-1 or something like that, and that'd be it. But no, Chilwell, he came back stronger, got a goal. If Chilwell didn't cause that penalty, I think you probably got a good chance to get a man of the match. But
I don't know, but for me, even after that, his penalty was unfortunate. But even after that, it didn't slow him. It didn't take away from his confidence. He was still playing really good. He was still driving the ball forward.
Yeah.
So for me, he was really, really good.
It's a great finish as well. Like what he did. I know.
Yeah, that half volley. That was
a difficult volley as well. It's a very difficult volley.
That shouldn't happen though, because Lukaku should put that one in the net.
Who hit the bar after as well? Someone hit the bar. It hit the post.
Lukaku, and then it was Aspi.
Yeah, and
then it landed right on Chilwell's. It didn't even land actually. Chilwell just hit it right off the volley. It was amazing.
Yeah, and he saved it. He saved it from inside. Already went inside, which is why we were given the. I was saying it today. Like, what if we had like that in the Champions League? Against. Or if we go? Sorry, I got a message. But anyway, what if we had like the game against Liverpool in 2006? And there was a goal line technology. I think we'd have 3 Champions League by now, man. But we're not gonna go that far, bro. Yeah,
that's true. But the technology back then was terrible.
Yeah, man.
But VAR to me, VAR's a bad and good thing. Like, it does fuck up things as well. Like, it's fucked up many things. Like, it's took away a bunch of TIMO goals. Go on.
I don't see how VAR is supposed to be the ones like a foul or like a nasty foul, like a yellow or red card, or if it's like a penalty or something in the box. I don't understand. Why do they go all the way to the halfway line just to stop a goal? For me, that's a fucking disgrace, man.
Yeah, because it's very stupid. It's meant to be for clear and obvious errors. Like, how the fuck is that a clear and obvious error?
It was so stupid. That disallowed goal was 17 minutes. That foul was 17 seconds. I'm sorry, not minutes. 17 seconds after the goal was announced, and to call it back all the way that, like, you can't even say that influenced the play that much. That because of that. Even a questionable foul, you got the goal. And not even that, but like, where was VAR when Thiago Silva got that yellow, that stupid yellow? That it was a clean tackle, it was a clean slide tackle, and he somehow gets a yellow for it. It was so stupid. And Redneck Blue says it perfectly here. Mike Dean was in charge of VAR.
Yeah,
like it was so stupid. Like even the red card that Jorginho got, or not Jorginho, that Ward-Prowse got on Jorginho. The fact that Mike Dean can't just tell Mark Atkinson, hey, this is a red card. No, he's like, oh, go look at it. I don't know. Like, I can't tell if it's a red or not. Makes him go fucking look at the monitor and fucking decides if it's a yellow or a red.
Was it actually a red card? Because I didn't see.
Yeah, it was a clear red card.
Yeah, it was a red.
It was literally
studs right to the ankle.
I think Jorginho did well though there to even get there in the first place, because it was a very poor pass by Mendy.
It wasn't even the ankle, Marshall. It was to his Achilles as well, man.
It's even worse. Yeah,
you can't slide behind a player with your stutter.
Man, I hate that footballer. Like, I don't hate him as a person, but I hate watching him play.
Chris,
I can't wait till we find the one person you hate as a person.
Yeah, you don't hate. Yeah, he hates everybody as a person, bro.
With me?
Well, admit it. You hate a lot of people, bro.
I do hate a lot of people.
There you go.
He has his list. He has his list.
I have a mental list. So like, I can't be able to write down all the people I hate. I'll be here all day.
Well, remember, if you ever do a school shooting or a public shooting, remember, I was on your side, bro.
Why would I do?
I remember that.
I was on your side.
I remember you and Marshall used to argue a lot. So if you want to kill somebody,
listen, there, Will, when you come to this country, just let me know, okay?
I'm not going to. Mark.
That's when Marshall goes away from the country.
When you come to the States, just let me know, man. I'll move back to Europe, back as my past life. I don't know, bro. Let's move.
Or Mexico, bro. Run to Mexico.
Yeah. I'll run away. I'll go somewhere else. I'll go to Canada. They're friendly. Oh my god.
Oh,
But yeah.
Yo, the refereeing in this game was absolutely shocking.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't believe it. Like I guess it also counts if you're almost balding that you're a bad referee.
Chalobah was good. I thought Chalobah was great. I thought
That first goal was fucking nice.
You know what? You could argue that man of the match can go between, in my opinion, Ruben, Chalobah, or TIMO. Chilwell just loses out because he did cause that penalty. I think it was a little rash of him to do that.
He didn't need to slide in.
Yeah.
With Ruben, he what I like about Ruben is he uses his mind and his body at the same time. Like he'll take on a player, beat them, but then he'll use
Isn't
his
that
strength.
how footballers though to use their mind and their body though? That's how we play football, bro.
No, but you get what I mean, Kai. It's not as simple as that. He the way he can hold off a man is very good.
Yeah, I mean, what I liked about, obviously there was a few. He needs to get into the groove of it. He didn't have like a perfect game. Like he did give away some balls here and there. But what I liked about Ruben was one, the chemistry that he had with Kova. Like they had excellent communication in the midfield. And second was whenever he made the passes, he made the right ones. It was in the right areas. Like before we would even say like pass the ball, he was already passing the ball to the player in the dangerous area. So it's like, and I hate to bring this up, I'm sure we're going to talk about it, but it's like the opportunities that Mount finds himself in to pass the ball, except that he actually passes the ball instead of holding it up for forever like Mount does.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, with Ruben as well, like, I think he actually has to start. Like, even if he can't get in a pivot, I think he has to actually play an attacking role because I don't know what it is with Ruben because last season he didn't do too well, but for some reason with Chelsea, he's looking really good. Like, I can't think of a bad moment he's had so far.
You know what?
Chelsea.
It could be with Ruben why it didn't work out for him at Fulham is because he wasn't motivated, man.
Under Lampard?
Just to play like at Fulham, he wasn't motivated. If you keep having taking L's around you, you're not going to be as motivated to play to the clubs that you want to play for.
I've been saying this for a while. I think part of the reason that he didn't, he had his moments in Fulham, especially during the big games. Like the one that always stands out for me is his game against Liverpool, where Fulham actually managed to tie against Liverpool. But I think for me, that loan season for him last year was more of a season like, all right, let me get some game time. Let me feel out my Achilles. Let me get used to this because he has to change the way he walks. Even like it was that bad of an injury. Let me get used to this and let me find my groove again. And I think that season was just him finding his groove. And this season was a season that he could prove that he can come into this lineup. And so far, he's been really good, man. I can't even argue. He's exceeded my expectations, and I expected him to play well.
Can I be honest, people? Can I be honest? When we talk about, it's sort of linked to it because obviously Ruben and Callum had similar injuries, didn't they?
Yeah.
With Callum though, we decided to keep him instead of loaning him. In my opinion, if Callum got a loan last season, I think he'd nail down a spot in this team, whether that's at wing back or at winger. I think he just needs game time. He just needs game time. If Tuchel drops him, I'll be pissed off. I will be pissed off if he drops him next game. I think we got Brentford in a couple of weeks.
Callum and Ruben now, like, it's a bit different. Ruben isn't on a high contract. Like, Callum Hudson-Odoi is like, 120k a week? It's hard. I think it's hard to learn out people like that. Like, when you're on a high wage, we have to pay half of it for sure, and they paid the other half. It's just a harder thing. Ruben probably on like
Dortmund had
60k
already lined up. We just didn't let him go. So
I know because we lost the Hakimi deal, and obviously Tuchel sees him as a wing back / winger. Like that's what he sees him as. And
play him in winger, Tuchel. You
and another thing with Callum, TIMO has to start, right?
TIMO, Callum, and Lukaku have to start. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
It has to be. It has to be that until it stops working. Like I look, as much as I love Ziyech, as much as I love.
What about Mason?
No. All right.
Not
Well,
next
you know
He
game.
has
what?
to earn his way
Here's,
into it.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about Mason, in my opinion. He does have to earn his way. Look, he came on, and his first touch, whatever, awesome. From that point on,
He lost
the only thing I give him credit for is making that play for that third goal. That's about it. Other than that, like, he was essentially, in my opinion, just stat padding completed passes with the defense. Like he wasn't doing much of anything. Like, again, losing the ball in areas he shouldn't be losing the ball. The passing wasn't good. You know, not passing it when he should, shooting when he shouldn't be shooting. That play where it was him and Lukaku, and Mason had 3 men on him, and instead of like picking his head up beforehand to see where Lukaku is, he doesn't pick his head up. He just decides he's gonna shoot from the jump, and Lukaku was wide open. That could have been our 4th goal. You know, like, it's just things like that. Things like that, decision making like that, like, that's what's gonna cost him space in the team. Like, I don't care. No, let's have it right. Like, no, fuck off, dude. He did it. He didn't play that well. Like, he came on, he looked good in the first touch, and then after that, like, I just think he was again. I think he needs to pick up pay, and I think he needs to find his form. He just got back from an injury. He hasn't found his form yet. Hopefully, international break, he gets some form going, and he earns his way back into the lineup, because I'm not opposed to Mason Mount being in the lineup. I want Mason Mount to be in the lineup. I want him to be the good Mason Mount of last season, the one that got the assist for fucking Kai Havertz. And I want Kai Havertz to step up too. I want Ziyech to step up. I want all our fucking players to step up. I want us, by the time we get to January, being like, fuck, I don't think we can get rid of anyone because they're all fucking good right now. I want that, but that's just not the case. Like, you have to be objective about these things.
Marshall, do you think, because my take on Mount was that he was all right. I think he was good in moments, but he sort of zoned in and out of the game. I feel like there was some moments where you couldn't really notice him, other moments where he had a bit of nice combination play, moved the ball maybe a bit too quickly at times. I think we did improve when he came on. I don't think it was necessarily down to him as such. I think we just, obviously the red card happened.
Yeah,
I don't think it was bad by any means, but that red card and a lot of factors, you know, helped us. And I think Mount. The thing is with Mount.
You guys want to hear something funny?
Wait, can I say
Ross?
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna add on to this. Ross Barkley had more of an impact in this game than Mount.
But my point is, Marshall, what I was going to say is, obviously everyone knows Mount is one of my favourite players, but I'm not going to change my energy for him than I do for other players like Havertz or Ziyech. Like, if Timo's outperforming him, which at the moment he is, it's true. I'm playing Timo, and if Ziyech outperforms him, I'm playing Ziyech. If Havertz outperforms him, I'm playing Havertz, etc., etc. The only one I'm not dropping. And I will never drop. I don't care what bad form he is. I'm not dropping Lukaku, because even if he's not scoring, he does it. He does impact the game. He does.
You know what I call?
Well,
you know what I call him today? You know what I called today?
Let me guess. The Wellington boot man or something.
No. Guess.
You just guessed.
I'm not guessing.
I called him Romeo Alvaro, bro.
Oh, shut up. Hey, I rate Morata, so that's fine. I'll take it as a compliment.
Oh my goodness. No, but the thing is, like,
he
anyone
did miss
watching
a good chance,
right now,
didn't he?
anyone watching right now, listen, smash that like button. But also, I don't dislike Mount. I really do think Mount is one of the best players we have for the future. I think he is going to be one of the best players in this team eventually if he develops right. And I want him to play well. It's just like Havertz. Like, I want Mount and Havertz to play really, really well. The thing is, you gotta call it like it is. If a player is playing on form, you say they're on form. When they're playing shit, you say they're playing shit. Yeah. And he came on. Okay, you could argue, yes, he brought energy to the team. Fine. You see him running, it inspires you to keep running too. Like, whatever. All right, I don't know how that works, but yeah, you could say that. And you can't argue. Yeah, let's have it right. You can't argue that he brought energy to the team. But other than the pass to Lukaku, that should have been a goal, by the way. He should have gotten an assist, but unfortunately, it's not how football works. He didn't get the assist. Aspie ended up getting the assist when it hit off the crossbar to Chilwell. Other than
not really an assist for Aspie, though.
Other than that,
he hit the crossbar.
Other than that, and Daniel, I said this earlier. When he came in, he had that one good play, which was to Lukaku. Thank you for reminding me who it was to Lukaku. Other than those two plays, Ross Barkley had better impact coming in as a sub than Mason Mount did.
Can I give a shout out to because we're talking about our attack and how well they played throughout the game. I want to give a shout out to a certain player at Southampton. It's not Livramento, because we all know how good Livramento is. He won the penalty. We know how good he is. That Salisu guy is fucking good. I've been watching him for a while. He looks fucking complete for a centre back. He's so young. He was very good. He did the Lukaku a few times. Didn't let him get past him. Did TIMO a lot in the first half. I thought he was very good. I don't know if anyone else picked up on his performance, but I thought that Southampton defence until the red card was good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Southampton were good. They weren't bad. Like they tried against us.
No, they weren't bad at all.
Our defense is just too good, man.
Yeah. And that's our most stat position. I don't care. Really
Chalobah had a fucking game today. Like,
I love Chalobah
really,
so much.
every time he plays, he seems to step it up and really make an argument for next season to be a starter. And even this season, you could argue he could be a starter if he keeps up like this.
Marshall, but apparently people that we sold like Gahey and Tomori are better. Fuck off. Chalobah is clear.
Yeah. Like, no one was talking about Chalobah last season. Everyone was talking about how Gahey is the future, how Livramento, he's the next one in line, and all this shit. Look at what we did to Livramento today. We played against Livramento today, and Livramento was probably thinking like, shit, I'm an idiot, man. I probably should have waited. Look at this Chelsea team. They're fucking stacked. Like, I probably could have gotten... Look, he's watching Aspie and Chilwell play, and I could have been that guy. Like, they need someone, and I decided to just move on my career and be impatient, you know? And like, whatever, like if you want to do that to your career, if you want to get play time, and you know, I know these players want careers. They want to be the best. They want to play at the very top, and they want to play football. I get that. But he's probably thinking, shit, man, I kind of wish I waited now. I kind of wish I signed that contract. Whatever, man, we move.
Yeah.
You know, with Livramento though. Oh, go on.
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, like, with Livramento, the reason why he ran away or whatever you want to call it, is because of Reece James. Like, Reece James is just there as a right back. He's playing right back, playing good. It's just like it changed to a wing back before he left, I think. So
I don't know, Chris. I think we were confident of getting Hakimi done, and we were.
Hakimi was getting close as well, but Hakimi chose happy life. You know, that's what Hakimi did.
Happy wife, happy life. Yeah.
He chose the happy life.
You know, but the thing is too, like even like, surely he must see now that like, with games like today, like don't get me wrong, Aspie played a good game and ended up getting 2 assists. I think the other one was a little sloppy, but ended up getting 2 assists today. Played well, but we know Aspie isn't like the best right wing back. I think all of us can agree that if we had a Livramento, he would probably be playing over Aspie. And in games like this, where like, you know, you have an injured Reece James, like surely as someone young like Tino, you probably see this as an opportunity. Like, oh, this is my opportunity to get into the team. I could have been there and I could have played instead of Aspie. And you know, you keep Aspie instead of where Chalobah is. You know, like I don't know. I feel like it was premature.
We're gonna buy him back though, 100%. 2 years.
Maybe.
I'm out of all the players that we sold, he's the only one I'm confident we get back. Tammy, he started well, but I'm not gonna be reactionary. I still don't think.
Yeah.
We've still got buyback.
See what happens with Tammy.
Gahey,
we do.
I don't think we'll ever buy back. I think that ship's.
Nah, we're not buying him back.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think.
And Tomori's
great profit from Chelsea there.
I like.
And Tomori, great profit on Tomori.
Tomori is a good defender, don't get me wrong. He's not bad or anything, but he's just not. He's
not better than Chalobah.
Not what we need. He's not great on the ball. He's quite sloppy on the ball. He's not a specialist in the air. He's good on the recovery, and he'll suit a team like AC Milan. But for us, Chalobah's so good at. He's better than him at a lot of things. More composed, better on the ball, far better on the ball. Night and day, actually. But yeah.
Well, there's a question for you, bro.
Sure.
What a name.
Because Chiesa scored. Why does it's Valve? Okay.
Kovacic.
Is that Valve?
All 3-star swordsman, Bunda Hunter, Valve.
Yeah.
Hey,
sounds like a goddamn Pokemon card, bro.
By the way, weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give credit to Ruben Loftus-Cheek today. He actually impressed me, man.
Kovacic.
Kovacic.
No, and
Are
you
you
know
gonna have
what? Like,
nicknames?
if Ruben played the whole 90, I would have given him man of the match. He just looked fantastic, and the way he was dribbling up the field, and he just makes it look easy. He makes it look as easy as Kovacic, man. It was fantastic.
They're
Great
both
passes
really,
too.
they're both really good technical players, man. Which is the kind of players I enjoy, man.
Yeah.
Just like
I'm just glad to
Kai.
see it happen now. He got a start, and people were
He
saying
got
for a
assist
while,
today,
like
actually, as well.
Ruben
A stat pad
needs to get
assist.
and he got an assist today. Stat pad assist, but he got an assist. Like people have been saying for a minute now, like Ruben's been looking good. We should start him. It's an argument to
Hey,
start him,
man.
man.
Not all our players have assists, bro. Some of them don't have assists, bro. But
Yeah.
What like
Well,
Havertz?
you should put-
I'm joking.
no, Havertz does have it. He has one assist and one goal.
Who doesn't
Does
have
I
assists
don't
in
think.
our team?
I don't think. I don't
scored a
think
lot
he
of
has an
goals, so-
assist. I don't think Ziyech has an assist either.
Yeah,
I think Mount has one
Ziyech don't have
assist.
assists. Yeah, Man has one
Yeah.
against Arsenal. That's about it.
But I want to ask you guys, like, all right, I think I agree with Kai. I think we should keep with this lineup until it fails. But you could argue. This is the thing, though.
You gotta put
could,
Jorginho in, actually. Oh, that's hard.
Well, you got to put in Jorginho from time to time. The rotation with the midfield, right? That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but I've said it. Yeah, against smaller team, we should play Ruben and Kovacic because they can press those men. They struggle, like they don't know what to do because these guys are so fucking technical.
Our next Premier League team match is going to be against Brentford, so you could argue like, yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek for that game. But what I was going to ask you guys, hold on, what I was going to ask you guys is, all right, Callum is in this team. I hope he stays on, but you also have to make an argument for what happens to Pulisic when he comes back. And I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think Tuchel's going to do with Pulisic when he comes back?
But it depends, bro. If he plays the way that he played, he's going to get benched. For me,
He wasn't playing very well.
I want Tuchel to be fair. Yeah, I want Tuchel to be fair. If a player plays like shit, take him out. Play somebody who plays like. But so far he has been doing it. So far for me this season, Kovacic has been better than Kante, which is why he's playing more than Kante. So I do get that. I just hope he keeps that energy for all our players. Because for me, I don't see a reason for him to drop Ruben Loftus-Cheek after today.
To be
I don't
fair,
see a reason to do it.
he will though in certain games because.
No, yeah, I have no issue because obviously
Kai,
he needed a chance.
what I mean by that is, we don't want to get into a habit of, and I know this sounds a bit hypocritical because I've just said if someone plays well, they play. But in certain games, if a player doesn't suit a certain game, he won't play them, even if they've been playing well. He might drop Cullen against Brentford for whatever reason.
I hope not.
I hope not as well. But if he feels like it's better suited to that game, do it. I feel like under more inexperienced managers like Lampard, he's set up teams in a way where it's worked one game. He's tried to use it in others, and it's just backfired. We can't get into the habit of winning one game and then being like, oh, this is setting straight for the next game. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you play like what's good partnerships. Like to me, what I'm gonna see with Timo and Lukaku, that's like a good partnership. But like, you talk about Pulisic. Pulisic could have a good partnership with Lukaku. So you just got to like rotate and feel who's good for each other and what game's good for that. Like, but yeah, like I agree with Carl. Like you got to play him on the merit and everything. Like. If they're playing bad, you take them out. You can't phone a player like who plays bad and then he plays the next game. He can like drop howlers and still play. You can't have that. So there's got to be a healthy competition in the team.
The thing about Pulisic, and you brought it up, is we haven't seen this link up play with Lukaku, and we could argue here that the best Pulisic we've seen. This isn't really an argument. This is just a statement, right? The best Pulisic we've seen has been the one towards the end of the beginning of the pandemic, after lockdown, with Lampard season when he was playing up top with a target man like Giroud. So with Lukaku, there's a similar dynamic. So I would like to see what it's like to play Pulisic. I feel like against that Juventus game, we did miss a player that would drive at defenders. We didn't have that. Like Ziyech and Havertz, they weren't doing that. Like Havertz was trying, but he just wasn't pulling it off. And Ziyech was just playing, cross and Salah or passing it back.
We should have beaten Juventus so much if Ziyech didn't stand still, but walk around and touch around we would have.
The thing is, our wing backs, and especially Alonso had a terrible performance, and I feel like that definitely impacted our attacking three, because let's get it right. Like, it wasn't just Ziyech, Havertz too. Like, none of them were really moving. You know, at times Ziyech had to show himself in the middle of the pitch, and like he would be playing from the CDM position because Alonso was just not doing shit. It was absolutely terrible. So, I mean,
we solved that today, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we solved it today with Chilwell and TIMO. I think Chilwell needs to keep playing. And look, I'm not gonna be here saying that Ziyech should play. I think he hasn't been showing up. Even though the way he's been losing the ball, and I see the passes he's attempting, the other players get those passes. You know, like you get the Brunos or you get the De Bruynes, they pull off those passes. Ziyech hasn't been pulling it off, and I see he's trying, but it's just not working. And if it's not working, I can't keep arguing for you to start. So when he does play, hopefully he plays with Chilwell, and hopefully it looks better. But right now, it has to be Callum and TIMO. It has to be.
Yep.
And Pulisic, arguably.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on how he plays. If he plays like the same way he plays when he left, no, thank you, bro. I'd rather not. No, But yeah, overall it's good 3 points. It takes us like first on, first on the table with 2 points. I think ahead over Liverpool with a game in hand. So let's see where we go, man. Liverpool might drop points tomorrow, and City might drop points. A draw will be a perfect result for us. Keep us first. Yeah. United dropping points again because Oli is a bit
United are falling apart. They're falling apart this season.
That's 2 draws in a row.
Yeah, Ole is Lampard, bro. Ole is Lampard. He's a make-a-wish manager, bro. He's not. You can't take him seriously. Right?
Yeah, but the thing about United, they're keeping them to get top 4, and that's good for us. So, like, less of a threat. Like, we only have to worry about probably City and Liverpool. Liverpool, that's the only 2 teams I have to worry about. I don't worry about United. Like, they're dropping points. Yeah.
United is a dying club, bro. It's kind of sad to see and funny at the same time.
Yeah.
When was the last time they won it on title? Was it 8 years ago? No, 2013.
They won it
2013.
Yeah, 8 years ago. Yeah.
Man, Robin Van Persie.
I want to ask you guys too about TIMO. Do you think this is a sign of him regaining his confidence? Because when you think about it, he scored.
I'm not gonna fall into that trap again, Marshall. I'm not falling into that trap. Every fucking time he scores, we're like, "Oh, TIMO's back." We're like, "TIMO," and then he goes like next goal, he just kick it straight to the keeper.
But Kai, he needed a second season. He needed a second season for me.
He needed a second season, but you're hearing it right now. Like Kai, me and Kai used to really rate TIMO. Like we don't hate on TIMO because we just hate on him. Like we don't even hate on him really. We're just critical because we have to say it objectively.
It's not.
Let's have it right. Like
I have a perfect metaphor. Yeah. It's like when you meet this girl online, right? Beautiful girl, right? You like she sends you a picture, her skin is all glowy. You meet her in real life, and she looks like a cave troll, bro. That's basically what we got with Timo Werner. We expected this like beautiful, silky striker who runs into the channel, finishes.
Goals.
Instead we got like Adam Lallana as a striker, bro.
Marshall.
Wait, hang on. But like, go on. Go on, Will.
No, go on, Chris.
No, what I was gonna say, literally of TIMO. Yeah, we didn't get the goals and everything, but we got a guy who got us a ton of assists last season. He got 15. Like that's not easy to completely get. Like we had Fabregas.
We don't get it for assists.
Yeah, I know.
This was going to be my point. I think people have realised he shouldn't be the focal point and the sole goal scorer. So his game today was a typical TIMO performance, but he had the confidence in front of goal. That's all we needed from him. His all-round game didn't need to change at all because he was effective.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't get why people say like he should be always on the bench. Like he's a very useful player to have in the squad, and you like in attack-wise, he is very he opens a lot of space basically for like our attackers, and that helps them as well. So, what are you gonna say, Marshall?
No, here's the thing. Like all of his attempts today, I'm pretty sure all of his attempts barring that one little, the ball was coming down and he tried to get it back in the box, but it went wide. All of the attempts today, barring that one, which I don't think was an attempt, it was more of a pass or a cross. All of them were on target. Like the man has his shooting boots back. At least this game, or maybe it's just Southampton. Something about Southampton, he just likes to play against them or some shit. Like I don't know. But point is that I feel like we are starting to see TIMO come to form. I hope so. He might prove me wrong. Who knows? I'm like Kai. I'm on the fence about it because I don't want to fall back into the trap. But who knows? Like with him playing this often and having Lukaku, and now he scored against Villa. He should have scored 2 goals today, but whatever. Referees, the refs are against us. The refs are against us. Anyways, that being said, like it's just it happens. But I would like to see him attempt to be in the lineup more. We have an easy run of games in the Prem.
Who did this today?
It was Thomas Tuchel. Hey, by the way, apparently you can't complain to the 4th official anymore because you'll get booked. Like what's that bullshit?
You could never complain to the 4th official.
There's no freedom of speech in football.
It's fascism.
Yeah, it's
stupid, bro. I can't believe you got a yellow just because he said like that VAR call was a joke.
Is Chelsea fans still Tuchel out? Talking about
Fucking
Tuchel out in the Juventus game.
Some Chelsea fans, man. With all due respect to them, yeah. Some Chelsea fans are fucking brain dead, man. They are fucking brain dead.
But the ones who say that are actually brain dead, like really brain dead. Like who actually thinks about like getting second Tuchel after 2 losses?
Kai, you weren't here, but we were doing that review of the Man City game, or I think we were doing a review, but the call-in show, we're doing the call-in show. And it was right after the Man City game, and there were already people in our chat saying like, "Oh, if Tuchel plays defensively against Juventus, I want him out." Like it's just like people were already ready to just. You know what it is? I think those Frank Lampard inners are coming back, bro. They've been waiting in their. They've been waiting in their human dark cave, like Gollum, like precious. They've been watching the fucking game, just waiting for their opportunity.
They're like, let's have it. Let's have it.
Let's have it, right? Let's have it.
Let's have it, right?
If people actually been waiting for something like this, they have very sad lives. Sad lives.
Oh, it's annoying, but what are you gonna do? There's just a lot of people were very reactionary. I just hope we continue playing this well. I agree with Kai. The midfield was good. The wingers or the attacking forwards, let's hopefully keep it like this for now. Keep TIMO in the lineup. If Callum performs, then yeah, let's keep Callum, and hopefully he does stay because he did look. This is the best he's looked at left wing under Tuchel in a very, very long time.
Well, it's the only time he's played under Tuchel in left wing for a very long time.
No, he's played a few times. Times. Oh, well, he's played the wing position rather.
Okay, but
or attacking.
But it's also he doesn't get the freedom to drift inside when he's playing wing back that he does when he's on as a left attacker.
But Will, he's played as a attacking right attacking.
It's a whole different team. Under Sarri, he had more freedom to drift in.
I'm not saying under Sarri. I'm saying under Tuchel, but yeah.
I'm not getting people, we're gonna drop the link. You guys can come on. Give us your thoughts, give us your opinions, and tell us like what should we do? Should Tuchel keep this lineup going forward? Should he give Mason Mount the opportunity to show his minerals again? Or do we continue with this formation?
Kai, can you drop your show agenda for good? Can this be the end of it?
Until it becomes good. No, nothing will be dropped, bro.
Will
he's going to have a Kai Havertz agenda next season. Don't worry.
Just take the little things while you get them. You know what I mean?
Never, man.
Like
never, bro. Never.
You got to put down the fire.
For once today, Kai has actually acknowledged that Callum Hudson-Odoi was good. Stop being greedy, man. Just stop being greedy.
You're expecting more.
Oh yeah, I do expect more.
You got the slice of the cake. Don't then ask for seconds.
You don't see me asking Kai drop the Timo Werner agendas or anything,
Chris,
do you?
You don't actually like Timo. You do it as an act. Convinced.
I do as an act.
Yeah, you do.
I don't like any of our players. All our players are shit. Yeah.
Chris, I'm joking. You do like you like Timo, but he's not one of your favourites, is he? You even said he's
not one of my favourites, no. Because to me, if you want to be one of my favourites, you have to earn it, like over the couple of years, and at least show some. I just really like him. I think a lot of times he gets harsh slander.
Is that why you're known as the Timo defender now? Then
I don't call myself a Timo defender.
no. Other people.
Real Chris says that to all the women he dates. If you want to be one of my favorites, you got to earn it.
I'm never going to call back to that.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, I'm just happy we got a win. I was these negative Chelsea fan base reactors and all that shit. They were getting me worried that like we weren't going to bounce back from this. All the speculation, the way we played against Juve, the way we played against Juve was shocking, man. Like I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was,
but the two games where we dropped 2 points against City. City still didn't overtake us, and then we dropped points against Juventus, who are the best. Well, with us, they're like the second best team in our group. Like we can beat the other two teams quite easily, so we're fine.
Do you know what's mental? Wow, a team with wing backs perform well when there's a mobile wing back. Wow.
Yeah. Chilwell definitely showed that he deserves a spot in the team. Alonso, sorry, bro.
I said it. How can you play somebody who can't even drive as a wing back, bro? How can you do that, bro? How can you play somebody who can't even drive to run? We can't do that. That's
honestly, Kai.
Here on this channel, we said it multiple times. I'm pretty sure that whoever trained Alonso picked him in the wrong position. He was probably drunk and he meant to put him at forward, and he put him at fucking left wing back.
A left winger.
Yeah. Originally he was a left winger.
What's going on, Redneck Blue? What are you saying, bro?
Nothing, not much. How are you guys doing?
Good, man. Happy with the result. Finally, man. Finally got a good result.
Happy that we got the red card, because otherwise I don't know what would happen. Would I have luck lately?
No, you know, I actually think we started like pressing better when they did get the red card. You know, so I'm glad they did get the red card, because before the red card we were like kind of like playing without urgency.
We or them?
No, them, us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know that the game when I saw Jorginho coming in, I was like, we had such a good energy in the midfield, and I was like, man, Jorginho could just easily just slow it down, and I didn't want that thing that we had between Kovacic and Robin. I didn't want it to finish. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was looking and I was like, I see that both needs the substitution, both slow down. I just didn't want Jorginho to come and slow down even more. You know what I'm saying? Just.
No, I hear that. You know, yeah, but what's it called? Jorginho did win us a red card, so like that helped us massively. Once we got a red card, we literally dominated Well, we dominated most of the game anyway, but we dominated like from there on, and like just got pushed on for 2 goals, 3 goals. We could have got a fourth in that as well. Like we was attacking like crazy when that red card happened, and it's funny how the guy got a red card and scored a penalty in that same game as well. That's the funny side of it.
The red card was actually technically Jorginho's own fault. He passed it too short. He had to fix it. He had
you mean
to go
Mendy?
down.
Mendy's one who did it short.
Oh yeah, Mendy.
Mendy.
So he had to go into it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So he kind of like went already. Anyway, the situation opened up because of a red card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are struggling in the midfield before that, and when I think Jorginho is best suited for European games than Premier League. For me personally, I mean, the guy has a talent. He can see the field better than Robin is. You know, like Robin Loftus-Cheek or even Kovacic sometimes. But he doesn't have the ability to do what Robin can do, or Kovacic can do, or as today show what Barkley can do. All I wanted is like from the game from Juventus, is just a couple of passes that can give us a little edge in the transition from the defense into the offense. All I wanted from Kovacic. That's
Jorginho's for the games like where we're winning, or 0-0 at the start with, of course, like, or a big game is 1-1, you want him to ease it instead of steady the ship. Like you said, he's
Exactly.
not like attacking minded. Yeah, I hear that.
Well,
But, like,
he's a sitting midfielder.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I was
him
gonna.
to be attacking minded.
We were talking about the midfield. I was gonna ask you guys a question about Barkley. So I know that I don't rate Barkley. I really think he should have just gone in the summer. We should have found him a club, but now we're stuck with him until January at least. With Ross, do you think that there's a chance that he could come into the team more often, considering that now he's training under Tuchel and that he does have experience playing with Lukaku and Everton? Because this is twice that we've seen Ross Barkley come into the team and he's had an impact on the game.
He's a Giroud. He's a perfect substitution.
Yeah, I agree.
That way.
No, honestly, I agree
Yeah,
as well.
I disagree.
He's a good player to bring on in the 70th minute.
Yeah.
He works his socks off. He
He gets in his head that he's better than he is if he plays more than 45 minutes. Seriously.
Yeah, I could see that.
He's like Pulisic after passing. He doesn't know when to stop. Pulisic has the tendency to pass one player, two player, and all of a sudden, like, you know what? Let's see if I can do the third one too. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets stopped. You know what I'm saying? I think Barkley is the same way. He shoots from every angle. He shoots from every distance too. When he plays way too long on the field, he shoots from pretty much everywhere. But I think he's a perfect substitution. Let's keep it that way.
I got your question, Redneck. Oh, go on.
I can make that same argument too for Mount. Like, I'm sorry, people don't want to hear this, but right now, I think Mount is going to be more of an impact as a super sub than he is as a starter. I think, like I said, I've said this multiple times now. He has to work his way back into the team, just because he hasn't been as impactful as he was last season. But I agree. And kudos to Ross Barkley today. Like, that pass to Aspie can set up that assist was phenomenal. For him to find Aspie from all the way where he was.
Did you see Aspie in the first before Mount? Did you see Aspie in that position? My question to you.
No, I don't think.
Do you know why? Did you ever wonder how Aspie did open up and that much space on that side? Because Mount is there and Mount to pull on that defender away from him when he shifted into the middle. And I keep saying it. Mount, I agree. I'm not Johnny, and I'm not saying it. Let's get that right. Mount dropped form. I think he should have been benched more than he played. I agree with all that. But when he plays, when specifically in that forward position, he's not like blind 4-3-3 guy that stays there all the time, like Kai Havertz. You know what I'm saying? And that specifically, Mount, as a midfielder, he has a tendency to drop in the midfield. Everybody was saying that's the formation. I don't think it's a formation. I think it's Mount's natural thing. It's go into the middle. By going into the middle, he makes the all wide spaces open. That's how Azpilicueta gets space.
Redneck.
Before that, it was not.
That's a fair assessment.
We really missed someone that could do that against Juventus. Between their defensive line and midfield line, there was space in there. It wasn't a masterclass from Allegri. There was space. We just couldn't. Ziyech was so static. He wouldn't move into it.
That's why I was so pissed off, because for me, Zenit put better defensive block than Juventus.
Agreed.
We should have beat Juventus. Juventus was like, when I hear people saying like, "Oh, it's Bonucci," I don't want to hear it. Very good as a CBs, but nobody's defending on all four fronts. Alessandro and come on, the other guy from the right wing, they all open. They were there. We should have taken advantage, but I wouldn't say the wing. I think they studied us really, really well before, because they saw something that I've been saying it since the beginning of the season, that we go on wide all the time. Like, we go on this way, like this. We're going to ZH or Kaya. You know what I'm saying? And it was predictable. And this is how we won the championship league, but that's not how we're going to be playing, I hope. So for me, we should Kovacic and Robin Loftus. If anybody's watching Juventus, did you see what Ruben Loftus-Cheek did and Barkley? They literally start to go in the middle. I asked this question. Players supposedly play before and being a professional footballers. I was playing as a CB, so when I ask, I know for a fact it's for any center back, as good as you are, you always push the offense away from the goal. You push them wide. It's easier to defend from the wide angle than in the middle. When attack goes for the middle, it first of all you cannot see what's going on the right. When you turn on the side, you only have to worry about this side, not all 180 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So for me, we did not explore that midfield, and that's when I was saying like Jorginho was for me, because he was the one in the control, and he was passing it wide in the beginning, and Kovacic wasn't making his run for the middles. I think we actually did it today, and I was so happy that we started to go on attacking for the middle more than from the wings.
Redneck, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You seen like Timo Werner like last few games?
It was man of the match for me.
Yeah. I agree. I think he's man of the match too. Yeah. But you see Timo Werner against Aston Villa, Tottenham, even Man City. I thought he actually looked our best attacker in that game.
Actually,
and then
I was saying that I remember I think somebody asked me, somebody said why we didn't bring Timo Werner against Juventus, and I was the first one to say why, what are you gonna do? He's just gonna run into the wall. I was the one that's saying it, but today, golly, he was outshining Lukaku in those cases.
And I actually thought we did miss Timo at Juventus, because I watched the highlights as well. Lukaku was actually looking for space because there was pockets of space the running behind.
He proved me wrong. I tell you what, he proved me wrong. He can't play against the low blocks.
I've been saying it as well, because he needs someone like Lukaku, because Lukaku occupies two defenders at once probably sometimes, and then obviously someone runs from behind and then has that free space, and maybe Timo has a 1v1 and scores hopefully, but with Timo, he unlocks space, he unlocks creativity, I think, and all that. And you saw him today as well at Southampton. He played brilliant today. Do you think he deserves to be starting a lot more games now, with the Chelsea? Do you think it's in a bag right now?
I think when people were asking does Cho is Callum should be bench Kai or Ziyech? 100%, he can bench Kai or Ziyech. But now the question is different. Did Timo Werner did Cho play better than for Cho to start? He needs to be playing better than Lukaku, Timo Werner, and Mason Mount. For Cho to start the games in the position that he started today. You know what I'm saying? Did he play today better than Lukaku? I wouldn't say so.
He played. Wait, Timo, you don't think Timo played better than Lukaku?
No, Cho. I'm talking about Callum.
I think Callum did overall. I think he did today play better than Lukaku. I don't think Lukaku was out.
I think he was nothing special. I think he did. Let's say I'm not saying he was.
He had good link up with Timo though.
I can see the non-experience, not enough hours in his boots. He had the perfect situation when he was 1-on-1. Did you see how defense defended? They defend Lukaku and Timo's run and opened up straight up into the goal, and Livermore, whatever that kid's name is.
Livramento.
Livramento. He was going with him at the same time, and at the end he blocked it, but he should have scored that. I couldn't believe Cho is actually that slow. I thought he had the pace on him.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So
that's
for
true.
Cho to start, he needs to not fight against Kai and Ziyech. He needs to fight for position for Timo Werner after today's performance.
To be fair, Livramento is rapid though. To be fair, but
still,
the way he caught the Callum.
You expect Callum to at least get a shot on goal on that and not have it, work the keeper. You know what I mean? I think overall, Callum today, look, based on He
did
did
okay.
good. I think he did good. You know, I wasn't fantastic. He didn't rock the world. He didn't wow me really. But considering how bad the attacking third has been with Pulisic, with Kai, with Hakim, it was like a breath of fresh air to finally have someone that, oh wow, he's actually driving into the defenders. He's actually getting some crosses in, getting into dangerous
That
areas.
back heel pass, that thing behind his back, it was pretty good for Chilwell.
There was some times where he just, you know, obviously because he doesn't play often, there is a little bit of lack of chemistry between him and the rest of the team, especially in the very beginning too. It was a little shaky between him and Chilwell. He did back pass that ball and Chilwell wasn't even going for it, but he grew into the game, and I kind of wish he didn't get taken off, but I understand, you know, you wanted to bring Mount in, you wanted to get Mount some minutes before the international break.
Don't
Because just got back from
as
injury.
well. Like you don't want to just, for example, start him and then, you know, play him for a bit too long. It was, I thought
it's same situation with Ruben. He give him a couple of games. Let's see how Ruben did in a cup game. Then he did go good when he came as a sub. Same thing with Cho. Give him a couple of games, see how he does, and if he does progresses, I don't have problem with Cho start. I don't care who starts as long as we're winning, so I can mop the floors with the with the rival fans. That's all I need. All I need is talk dirt to the other teams. That's all I need. I don't care who scores.
Result. We've actually, as a whole team right now, sending back to attackers, we've got a lot of goals this season. We've got 3 more goals in the Premier League so far, and Man City. So far, we have 3 more goals we scored. Like, Chalobah's getting goals, Rudiger's getting goals, Silva's getting goals, Reece James is getting goals, even Alonso's got goals, Chilwell's got goals, who else has got goals? Kovacic,
do you know what's weird with that as well,
Lukaku, TIMO,
you know
Kai, everybody's getting goals.
We seem to score from, not today, but normally we seem to score from the chances that we probably shouldn't score. Like for example, Lukaku versus Villa, etc.
Oh, yeah.
The chances that we create, we seem to miss them more than score them. Obviously not today. Timo put that away, which was, thank the Lord he put that away. If he somehow missed that, I don't think I'd be able to recover.
No, just down to him his good movement and being in the right place. Team was never going to miss that.
I think it helps as well that he gets backed by a lot of the fans in the stadium as well. I think that does help. It does help his confidence.
I think they can see what he brings to the team. He does bring a lot to the
plus
team.
He's a nice guy. They like nice guys.
So. Well, who doesn't like a nice guy?
It's true.
Me, I can't stand nice guys.
But Kai, you say you're a nice guy.
When he sleeps.
That's his PR.
Oh man.
So what did you say?
Let me I send the message and ask the questions for you guys. Do you think when that goal disallowed Timo Werner header for disallowed goal, when Cho crossed the ball, did he meant it for Timo or he meant it for the Lukaku?
From what I saw, I thought you just put it in there.
You'd have to ask Joe for that.
Thing is,
Joe's gonna say he meant it, you know.
It's just a nitpicking.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, with that though, when you're in that position, I guess your goal is to just put it in a dangerous area and hope someone gets on the end of it.
It is when you're running and crossing, not when you're standing still and looking who to pass it. He wasn't running. He literally stood still, he was picking the player. He wasn't.
I would like to believe he placed it.
I think he meant to.
I think.
Timo?
If he put it in a dangerous area, it doesn't matter who it was meant to be, man.
Yeah.
I think he just meant to put it in a dangerous area.
But
I'm just saying. I'm just nitpicking on Cho's.
I think he meant it, and first of all, that should have been a goal. But anyways, we already talked about that. I think he meant it, but I thought it was a weird play because why would you try to set up Timo for a header, even though he scored a header? I
think he meant it for Lukaku. Come on,
and he overshot it.
Center forward, and he just overpassed.
No, but Timo was coming across the back post, so I don't know. It could have been meant for Timo. Yeah. It should have been a goal, regardless.
It should have been. It should have been disgrace from the referee.
Stupid. The only time they checked that far back, but yeah.
But it will be good. It will be good if he get an assist. It will be good for his confidence too.
He needs it. Yeah.
People, we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining us. Leave a like. Button. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Help us get us back to the good old days, of the 100+ views. We're trying to
Invite
get back to these
Johnny.
days. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Hopefully, City and Liverpool both get a draw or City win. But anyway, take care of yourself. Enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you guys later. Yeah.